My name is Jill, and I support Proposition 8, the Yes on 8 campaign.
I support Proposition 8.
My name is Jenny Lynn, and I support Proposition 8.
I want to protect traditional marriage.
I want to protect religious freedom.
I want to stand up for children and families.
My name is Dane, and I'm in favor of Proposition 8.
I'm in support of Proposition 8. Once I decided, hey, this is something I want to get involved in, all of a sudden I realized there were a bunch of other people my age that felt exactly the same way. There are a whole lot more that would be in support of Proposition 8 if we were just able to educate them.
It's not just letting people do their own thing that won't affect us. This is going to have a huge effect on society.
Same-sex domestic partnerships already have all of the civil and legal rights and benefits of marriage. This is not really about that. This is about the actual definition of marriage and what we as a society agree marriage is and should be about.
My name is Rachel, and I am very much in support of Proposition 8. First of all, I think religious freedoms are at stake here. I think people's ability to believe in marriage as a divine institution of God and to preach that and to follow their conscience and incorporate that belief into their everyday lives is very much at risk. And I think also that the rights of children are at risk. Children have the right to be raised by a mother and father.
Come on in.
You ready for this?
Yeah, you guys hungry?
We're networking with other single adults throughout the state of California, getting the word out, getting them energized behind Proposition 8.
Well, I think one of the greatest things that we've done as a group is we've talked to each other about the process to become in support of Proposition 8. As other people talk about why it's important to them, it strengthens why it's important to me.
Well, I feel it's important for my children's future. I don't want my children to grow up in a genderless society. This is my opportunity to fight for religious freedom.
When you're talking on the phone with somebody and they say, oh, well, I didn't know about that, then they start to think that maybe this is something that they need to vote yes on.
I'm calling up old friends and asking them to get involved. And when they hear about the issue and when they realize how it's going to affect not only California but the entire country, they're very concerned.
The fact that there were 4 judges that went and made this decision after 61% of the population of California said, actually, we define marriage as between a man and a woman, and then to go and to flip it, I have a hard time with that.
When I vote for something, I expect that law is going to remain on the books until the people say, never mind. And so for me to be able to stand up and say, I don't agree with what 4 judges did, and I'm going to put my foot down about that makes me feel American. I mean, call it cheesy, but it really does, because I recognize there's power in our vote and there's power in our voice.
I'm Kenny, and I support Proposition 8.
That's what we do, yeah, we stay up late.
I'm not as political as the next guy, I'm not. But you can be, and for an issue that really hits home to you, you should be. To get involved, I think all that matters is that you want to. I noticed a big lack on the internet of just real information about Prop 8, about same-sex marriage. Like just articles and editorials and viewpoints from different religions. There wasn't really one place, and so we made that. Everyone can do really well in their own field, and so they should do what they do to promote Prop 8. For example, I'm an internet guy. I can make websites, so I made a website. Someone else might be into film. Someone else might be an artist. Someone else might just like to talk. So talk, write a blog. Put it out there, make a YouTube video, or send a letter to the editor of a local newspaper. If all you can do is take a Sharpie and write yes on Prop 8 and pin it to your bag, do it.
I mean, the internet is such a great resource. We can really extend our nets that way.
The more we talk about it, the more information that gets out there. I think that's going to swing it towards the yes. If everyone stays quiet, I think it'd favor the no on this issue.
If we were to let this fail, this can be a big hit on the family.
We don't discriminate. We have friends that are gay. It's just that we believe and we stand up for family.
Definitely believe this is going to be a key moment in history where, are you going to be in the sidelines? Are you going to be, like I say, in the game, participating? And so you can really have a say.
So read up, study, because when you know about something, you can talk about something. Most importantly, when you know about something, you can make your own decision about it. And once you've decided, it'll be all that much easier to share your opinion.
I would say there's 4 things that you can and should do. Number 1, if you live in California, make sure you're registered to vote at your current residence so you can go and vote in November. Number 2, educate yourself. Read articles, read the opinions, find out what's being said, find out what the issues are. Number 3, go to protectmarriage.com and register to help. There's so many different ways to help. Calling and taking surveys to find supporters, walking around precincts or talking to the undecided, getting on your blog and talking about it, whatever it may be. There's so many different ways, and someone will contact you to help you learn what's available in your area. And then the 4th thing is talk to your friends. See what they know. If they don't know, direct them to the resources you've looked into. Educate them on the issues. This is going to be a personal battle that everyone needs to talk to the people around them and make sure that those people are informed and vote with knowledge, not based on the faulty premises that are out there right now. This is the most important thing that our generation will do, because it will determine the structure of our society for the rest of our lives.